What up, fam? So today we're gonna be traveling under the sea to visit my second favorite mermaid, Ariel. My first is Daryl Hannah from the Mermaid movie. Is that what it's called? I really like that movie. So let's get started. So I leveled off an 8-inch square cake, and I'm just cutting it into 2 even layers with my Wilson's cake leveling tool. And I'm gonna place my Ariel printout on top and just cut it out using a paring knife. I'm using funfetti because there's so many colors in the Under the Sea song, and I wanted to incorporate as much as I could. Yeah, Sebastian was like the first Rastafarian I was introduced to. Placing in some buttercream into the middle and just spreading it out with my offset spatula. Now I'm gonna give this a crumb coat of buttercream and then place it into the fridge and then give it a final coat of buttercream. I'm gonna place this back into the fridge for about 30 minutes to set up, and we're gonna start to do some artsy stuff. Now this cake is actually designed after this really cool cup that I found at Target, and I thought it'd be fun to try and recreate it for y'all. I took the picture from my phone, blew it up, and turned it into a printout. Now there's really only 2 variations of color. There's like a red and there's a pink, and on the paper it's just 2 different types of gray. Now you can use colored ink on this, but colored ink is expensive, you guys. I'm just gonna refer back to this while I'm putting on the icing. It really looks artistic, and so I want to do the exact same thing on my cake. So I'm treating all of my icing like paint. I'm just applying it very roughly. I really kind of just want it to look unfinished. It might not look like it, but I'm being very choosy about where the different colors go, but I'm also trying to make it look like it's kind of random. After I finished putting on the icing, I took my printout and I cut out all of the black detail in the picture. I placed this onto some thinly rolled black fondant and just used an X-Acto knife to cut out all of the pieces. You have to be very careful with the details on the eyes, the mouth, the nose, and the neck. Those have to be perfect because you want to make sure that you do the character justice. Once you've cut out all of your pieces, you're gonna lay them on top of your cake. Now this was a cake experiment, and after I applied the red, the pink, and the purple icing, I was scared that this was just gonna suck. It looks terrible, doesn't it? But when you start outlining it with all of the black fondant features, it looks stunning. I think Ariel is the prettiest princess. Her or Pocahontas, one of those two. You know, and I think this piece of art really captures how gorgeous she is. She's not super smart though. I mean, she signed a contract with her name, but she couldn't write her name in the sand when Prince Ariel asked her what her name was. Ariel, really, Ariel? Really? I had my doubts about this cake, but it's so striking. And when I finished it, I was like giggling like a little piglet and then posting pictures on Instagram as soon as I finished it because I wanted to show you guys. I'm definitely gonna be doing more princesses in this style just because I love the process. The way that I'm working with like the icing is just so much fun. Now, I'm curious, which princess do you think I should do next? Somebody on Instagram said I should do Pocahontas, and I like that idea. Now remember, I post everything on Instagram and Facebook as soon as I make it, so if you want to stay up to date on what I'm currently working on, then follow me there. I love you guys. Remember, subscribe. Bye.